Thanks, Luella. My name is Jane Miglow, and I'm a women's health researcher and one of the lead organizers of Stand Up for Science. On March 7th, 2025, our team of first-time organizers, together with Indivisible, hosted over 1,000 people, many first-time protesters in the Federal Plaza to stand up for science. Together, we warned people that this administration is going to censor science, gut federal health agencies, and replace evidence with ideology. Here we are a year later, after many of the things we warned about came true. But here's the thing about scientists. We are resilient. We are trained to face uncertainty. We have experience finding creative solutions, and we are not known to give up. We stand for truth and our right to pursue that truth, and that's what we're doing right now. To kick us off, I would like to introduce you to the founder of Stand Up for Science Chicago, Dr. Anna Vlasits.
Hi, everybody. Good afternoon. My name is Anna, and I'm a scientist. Yeah. And I'm one of the organizers of Stand Up for Science. I'm so glad that you could be here today to stand up for science. And I thought I would start us off by making some definitions, because that's sometimes something scientists like to do. So what even is science? Science comes from Latin, scientia. I know this because my husband knows ancient languages. It means knowledge. So that makes me a maker of knowledge. But hear me out. I think that everyone is a scientist. My 11-year-old is a scientist, growing plants for a school project. My 7-year-old is a scientist, testing out how putty moves in his hands. My grandmother was a scientist, refining recipes for pickled green beans. Science is entering into the unknown, making guesses about how the world works, and then messing around to find that knowledge out. That middle part where you make guesses and mess around, that's the interesting part. That is how science happens. Those are the parts of science that have to do with imagination. You can't make guesses without imagining. And I think that imagination is what the U.S. government is against right now. That means that they're against making knowledge. They want to control the imagination. And you can't do science like that. So scientists have been messing around and finding out a lot of facts that the administration can't stand. Science tells us that racism is real. Science tells us that sexism is real. Yeah, that climate change is real. That guns kill. That vaccines work. Yeah. Science tells us what strategies might work to help the poor. How to provide health care to all. How to curb the damage of a pandemic, how to predict the next big weather event, and how to keep our water safe to drink and our food safe to eat. And where science is not there yet, science is this process of imagination, gathering the precious flowers of knowledge we do have around us and imagining that we can find out those facts. Science is a process of gathering all the knowledge we can, even, and this is crucial, even if we don't know how it will help. The world is full of secret treasures. Yeah. A venomous lizard gave us a treatment for diabetes and obesity. A telephone company investing in basic research gave us fMRI brain scans. Fruit flies taught us how to read the secret code of genes. Yeah, fruit flies. A jellyfish gave us a way to see the small machines moving inside our cells. These are the happy accidents of imagination and pure knowledge seeking. So Diane De Parma wrote that the only war is the war against the imagination. And I've been thinking about that. How shutting down the engine of science is an attempt to suppress us scientists And I want you to remember that's all of us from imagining a better world. It's a war on the imagination and a war on science. Yeah. But we cannot be suppressed. As long as we are standing for science, our imaginations are intact, we can make knowledge, we are scientists. So I want you all to chant with me, stand up for science! Stand up for science! Stand up for science! Stand up for science! We have a great number of scientists here today to talk to you about how policies of the federal government have been affecting their work and their lives, and I'm really excited to kick this off. Thank you so much for being here.